Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Yeah, it's a great day for football in this lovely stadium. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. It's league football that we have on offer for you today. Really looking forward to what's going to unfold here, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Well, we've got a couple of teams here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it. So I'm sure they'll be going at each other very quickly.
The line-up for the home side. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager who does like to fill his midfield.
And as for the opposition, this is their starting 11. Iniesta starts a midfielder in good form. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. And here we are, the start of the match. Here's Nagaki. Ogawa. He's through. Save!
Well, maybe even the keeper was surprised that he got a hand to that.
In goes the corner. Just too high with the header.
Yeah, unlucky. Good anticipation to get there first.
Untidy work. Yamaguchi. Now they can swing into attack, and he's got some help. Chance now to go ahead. Oh, they've opened the scoring here. It's a good start. It's a flying start, really.
Well, that's a poacher's goal. Maybe not its most spectacular, but an important one here.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Kariera Ogawa. Iniesta threads it through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Goalkeeper beaten, hit the post. Gives it away, straight to the opposition. Iniesta. Can he finish? Well, that's the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. Well, it's a super period of the game for this team. To get one goal was excellent, but now they've doubled their money. Restarting at 2-0. Bueno. The big news has all been about him in the lead-up to the game. He says, Alan, he's considering retirement.
Well, he's no spring chicken, is he? It will be a blow to the club because he's been such an integral part of their performances, and he's a big...
Here's the chance! Well, he's tried for his second goal of the game. The keeper's got the better of him this time.
Well, you thought there was only one winner there, but in the end it was the keeper that came forward and did the business.
Corner swung in. Some players arriving in the middle now. He's got out there quickly and stopped the ball coming in. Here's Nagaki. This does look promising. He's taken on his man and beaten him. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Keijiro Ogawa. They could be in, behind the back line. Iniesta. Sweeping upfield and scoring in style.
Well, that is the perfect example of a modern-day counter-attack, Martin. Wonderful.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special. And he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Here's Nagaki. Endo. Easy for the goalkeeper when really there was every chance of him being totally beaten then. He's got the ball.
Yeah, he was exposed there, and he must have thought he was going to get beaten, but, well, the lad just made a real hash of it, didn't he?
Ogawa. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Space for the shot! Really wanting to put his laces through it, but couldn't direct it.
Well, he had one or two options, left and right there.
And now Iniesta. Vermaelen. Yamaguchi. Thomas Vermaelen. Iniesta. But he's caught offside. Can you see what he's trying to do? It's all about the timing of the run.
Yeah, got to bend his run a bit more. I'm sure the manager will have something to say about that and maybe work with him on the training ground.
Gives it away. Neatly intercepted. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Time here to strike at goal. That's a good header, very close. Actually hit the frame of the goal.
Yeah, oh, brought an ooh from the crowd, that one.
Well, that'll be a throw.
I think we've seen it, the visitors controlling possession, and haven't we seen some lovely football out there? Knocked it about, it's been difficult for the opposition to get near to that ball at times. They've been given a real chasing.
One of the players that we really thought at the start of the game would be the sort of guy we're talking at the end for the right reasons, but we might not mention him in a positive way, the way he's played today.
Yeah, well, as you can see, he's touched the ball very few times, but you know, he doesn't need too many touches to make a difference.
Shot on! Iniesta hit the post, back into play. Well, he tried to place it and could hardly have placed it further from the goal.
I can only think that got a horrible bobble. That was a shocker.
Set up to play on the break now. This is how they love to play on the break. Oh, with just the keeper to beat, he went for power, but he's missed the target.
Yeah, just decided to put his foot through it when maybe a bit of subtlety would have served him better.
And that's the referee signalling for half-time, blowing his whistle, and it's 3-0 here at half-time. Well, the scoreline reflects what has been a totally one-sided first 45 minutes.
We've seen some superb football from this winning team at the moment, and if they can continue that, how many more goals can they get?
He's through. Well, we wait to see what the second half brings. The first half was conclusive, but you don't win the game at half-time. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. And they've got it away from the danger. He's got some room out there. Does he want to cross it now? He could. Can't get past him. Strong tackle. He's got the ball away from the danger momentarily, but it is a corner following that good tackle. Here comes the corner. Here's Nagaki. Here's Doi. Just throwing his body into the way of the shot. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and it looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
And now Iniesta. Yamaguchi. He's the hub of the team still, isn't he, Iniesta?
Still an absolute joy to watch.
Iniesta. Here's Yuga Nakasaka. And he's missed it. Nakasaka. Yamaguchi. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Yamaguchi. Striding forward. It's a quick break. Well, now it looks like a question of just how many. They really are on top now, stretching the lead, looking like the real winners of this match. It's a goal that's easily taken, and They were caught out, leaving the goalkeeper totally exposed. He could do nothing. One against those two.
No, he's entitled to wonder where his defenders were there. And bar bringing down the lad, he could do nothing at all, the keeper.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Otoku Sakai. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal. Here's a chance! It's a brilliant stop. And in it goes. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
In form, Iniesta. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
No, it's obvious when a teammate is bang on form and you just keep giving him the ball because of that. And as you can see, that's exactly what they've done. He's been making plenty of chances.
Now Sergi Samper for Marlon. Iniesta. Home team ready to make a change. He could take them on here. Takes the shot on. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon. Well, you can see here, with those chances created, it's just a question of how many they're going to get. Really impressive performance by this team today.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Well, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Still 20 minutes to go. Yuya Nakasaka. That's a serious situation. The shot's on! Saved by the keeper. Here's Doi. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Slip through. Is he in here? A brilliant breakaway goal.
Well, that was absolutely mesmerising, the way they moved the ball forward. So swiftly, so slickly. Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Now this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit. Well, here we go again, and they can't wait to get the ball back from the kickoff and try and get another one. That would be a throw. And now Iniesta. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. Read the play well. Good vision, played over the back of the defenders. The keeper stops it. There could be a follow-up now. And it's gone out for a throw. Wants to have a go. Really stretched to make the save. Top class. Corner played into the middle. Good defending at the front post, but not such a good corner. Careless there. Good play from the referee here, playing the advantage. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Yuya Nakasaka. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Has a go here. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area. Well, pretty close, wasn't he? Despite the defender distracting him.
Yeah, it's a shot to nothing. He probably didn't expect to score from there.
Iniesta. Iniesta. Now it's Nakasaka. Could score! Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
Shot on! Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
Corner played in. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. It's not really away. Poor clearance. He's in here. That's a very good goal. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the hat-trick.
Yeah, and he'll be taking home that match ball with a great deal of pride. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling for what's on the scoreline. Well, that's it, the final whistle. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Just gave those defenders the complete runaround. It was superb.
Chance now to go ahead. Perfect pitch on a perfect day in this stadium. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. It is the last game of the season for these two clubs. This should be a special game, Alan.
Well, it's been a long goal campaign, hasn't it? Plenty of ups and downs along the way. And both sets of players, I know, will be looking forward to a bit of sunshine, a bit of time on the sunbed now. But they've got 90 minutes to get through first.
Well, this is the man that's been making the headlines this week. It's turned out to be a big story. He has said he will definitely retire, Alan, at the end of the season.
Yeah, it would have been a big week. Maybe he'll be feeling a little emotional today with the finishing line in sight, and he will be missed at this football club.
Referee starts the match and the kick-off. So this is how the hosts line up today. Iniesta starts looking to continue his great form in midfield. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
Now Fujitani, still passing, but not really making inroads. Now he can cross it. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Good position for the cross. Deeper cross, back post this time. Out in front of goal. Well, he has started fast, and they've started fast. That's the opening goal. That's the word on the goal scorer. You have to get there to get the chance. And credit him for that.
Well, I think the keeper, you know, he's entitled to ask why his defenders didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer. He'd done his bit, he'd made the initial save. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. He has made the headlines this week, hasn't he, leading up to the game? He is considering packing the game in, hanging up his boots, Alan.
Well, we've all been there. There comes a time where your body tells you perhaps it's time to pack up, and maybe he has reached that stage.
Loses possession. Iniesta. Attacking now. The build-up is patient. Real chance! And he scores spectacularly.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Goalkeeper is annoyed with himself because he did get a piece of it.
Not quite enough. I mean, it was half a hand, wasn't it? But it was well struck and too fierce for him.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Players trying to attack the cross. Tremendous reactions from the goalkeeper.
Well, this is why you pay top dollar for the top goalkeepers.
He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in. Real opening now. Well, now it looks like a question of just how many. They really are on top now, stretching the lead, looking like the real winners of this match.
Well, that backline has been at 6s and 7s virtually from the first kick, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see them concede even more. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. He will be furious with himself for such a poor pass.
The hosts had more than enough of the ball today. No wonder they're winning. With that possession, they've taken their chances. They've played some lovely football to be...
He's in here! He's put his body on the line there. Kotoku Sakai. Iniesta. Now Fujitani. It's about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to? Terrific tackle. They're going to have to restart with a throw. Kotoku Sakai. Taking on a couple of opponents now. Well, in his own box, there was no margin for error. It'll be a throw. Kotoku Sakai. Now, can he cross it? Sergi Samper. Has to get it away. And that will be a throw. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And the defender has read the cross well. Comfortable stop. Goalkeeper not troubled. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it? Come back to get a touch and get involved in the game. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Excellent tackle, and the result is a throw. Ogawa. He's cut it out. Good support running on either side. Good interception there. And now Iniesta. Well, he's got away from him. Vermaelen. Kotoku Sakai. An incisive pass. In towards the near post. Not a great cross, really, for the goalkeeper. An easy piece of work. Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Tight scenario here on the ball. Strong tackle. So we've reached the break. 3-0 for half-time score. I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do that in one half, you can do it in the other half. But it's going to take a lot of character for the losing side to fight back. Poor on the ball. Going forward well. The cross is long towards the back post. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? He'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
Just hasn't looked himself today. Looked a little bit lacklustre. I don't know if he's ill or not fit, but certainly not the player that we normally see.
Guided through. Teammates arriving for the cutback here. That's a good block. Corner played into the middle. Head on the ball, head in hands now.
Yeah, the keeper thought he was going to be a bit busier than that.
For Marlon. Kotoku Sakai. Now Fujitani. The build-up is patient. And he's seen the shot. Rebounds into play off the post. Intercepted well. One or two players arriving in the middle. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early, though.
Just looking at the tactics of this match, maybe this substitution will hold the key. Now Fujitani. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Now it's Nakasaka. Well, he's missed the target by some distance in the end. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. So we'll restart with a throw-in. There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Yamaguchi. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Wanting to shoot, trying to shoot. It looked a real chance, but the defender came out on top. Doesn't want to lose it here. Well, he's cleared the danger. Surely! No difficulty for the goalkeeper. Ogawa. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. He's got a chance to cross. Well, he's put it wide. The booking is going to happen here. It's a yellow card. He's gone back to the offender.
Always like to see that, to give the advantage to the attacking team.
Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Lost the ball. Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Here's Yuya Nakasaka. He wanted to go for the strength in the shot, but he needed some direction.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't shoot, you don't score, but he's got to do much better.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Now Fujitani. It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique, the movement, the weight of pass that's been so pleasing on the eye.
In front of goal! Obviously thought he really got to connect there, and he did, but maybe it just put his aim off.
Yeah, I mean, bit of contact maybe from the defender, but you would have expected him to score from there.
He can't move as well as he was doing. It's that earlier injury. And that's a turnover in play. Goalkeeper has to go and get the ball for the goal kick. There's no criticism from these supporters. They've enjoyed what they've seen today, and it doesn't always pan out that way. Being a football supporter can be quite hard yards.
Well, it can indeed. So you've got to enjoy the good times, and today has been one of those occasions.
Excellent interception. Chance to get forward from the wing. Yuya Nakasaka. Now Fujitani. The build-up is patient. It's not a good cross, and it's gone out for a goal kick. And the manager's decided for a change of personnel. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Tanaka. This might be trouble for the player, already booked. No sympathy here from the referee for the offender. He knows he's booked him once already, and it's the second yellow.
Yeah, getting some dirty looks off his team.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Real Zaragoza facing Sporting Gijón.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
And the lineup for the home side. Well, there's no great mystery, is there? We know normally how they're going to play, and it's all about applying as much pressure as possible. Lee, can we anticipate seeing more of the same today?
Yeah, absolutely, Derek. If you're really good at something, then why not? They're very good at this. All the team members have bought into this style of play. One player slacks off and it all falls apart, though.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. A standard 4-4-2, a formation you know well from your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, I like this formation, Derek. It's very, very important that when they haven't got the ball, they all stick together. Very solid look about it. When they don't have the ball, very important that they stay close together in midfield. The back four will link across the width of the pitch, but they've got to help the forwards. The two up front need width.
And the contest begins. Given away. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Can he give them the lead? Oh, that's an interesting pass. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, Derek, take another look at this now. There's nothing much, really, the keeper can do. It was good play to get in that position. He's not going to miss from there.
The opening goal of the game, then. Moreno. Chris Salvador. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Running towards goal. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, when you move the ball this well and this smoothly, then it's really difficult to stop. That's paved the way for a super goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
It's going their way, 2-0. Given away. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can he take advantage? Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And that was a very fine read. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. It might be on for them. A chance to whip it in. He cuts it back. Competence from the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
Corner kick played over. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Can he put it away? He was certainly in. The chance was there, but credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort in the end, but under pressure.
Kagawa. Kagawa. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. An unforced error, you've got to say. The outcome is a goal kick here. Tian. Tries to lift it, and he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
Well, a bad touch like that usually will mean giving the ball away. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Giving it a try, and he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, here's the replay. You have to say it's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
As they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. They've given it away. Beautifully disguised ball. And now can he keep calm? And touched onto the frame of the goal. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss.
Well, just look at the stats. There it is in front of your eye. Chance after chance, goal after goal. A brilliant performance from everybody.
Alvaro. And he takes it on. Well, the post getting in the way there. Danger averted. That's how to rob them of possession. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, he's given us away. It's with Alvaro. This looks promising. Oh, this might pay dividends. Not to be this time. Unai Medina with it. Chris Salvador. Gus. And that was a very fine read. Kagawa. And now they have the ball back. Oh, nice ball. Has a go. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Manoeuvring his way forward. Now he must favour the cross. Just straying offside. Kuitian. The possession game just not working properly today. Moreno. Well, they keep working away. He takes aim. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's with Alvaro. Shot attempted. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the area. Unai Medina. Chris Salvador. You know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way, way wide there.
The first half here comes to an end.